Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's live stream interview. I have a really special guest here with a pretty incredible story. So first of all, I just want to say hi to everyone who's watching the live stream, and if you're watching the replay. Currently, we're live on the Brian Brewer Super Affiliate Facebook page. We're live in the Affiliate Marketing and Passive Income Facebook group. And we're also going live on the Becoming Legendary YouTube channel. So go ahead and drop a comment down below. If you are live, if you have any questions as well, please drop those in at any point and we'll get to them either during the live stream if time permits or after the fact as well. So once again, thank you. Hopefully everybody can hear me and see me. Welcome to everybody who's jumping in. So today we're going to kind of get right into it. What's up, Raymond? Thanks for letting me know. Hopefully we're good. You can hear me and see me. Today we're going to get right into it. We're going to be interviewing Mitch Fortner. And if y'all have found me on TikTok or have been with me on TikTok and you're in the TikTok scene, if you will, you may know Mitch Fortner. And if you don't recognize the name, you might recognize the face. And if you don't recognize the face, you might recognize the story, because he does have a pretty unique story in the sense that he had a pretty quote unquote successful, I guess, dropshipping business. Which he has, he's in the process, I guess, of shutting down in favor of high ticket affiliate marketing. So we're going to kind of talk about the two business models. Of course, we'll talk about marketing in general, just growing a digital business. But this should be a great interview. So very thankful for Mitch for joining in. He's also in the Facebook group, so we can always tag him if we have any questions, and maybe we can get some of those answered. But yeah, so we're gonna bring him into the stream. Welcome, RJ, Leslie. Thanks for jumping in. Brandon, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you here. This is going to be an incredible story. You are absolutely right, Brandon. I'm really excited for this one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring Mitch into the stream here. And let's say hi. Thanks, Mitch, for joining us here today. I really appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know we're going to get a ton of value. I know there's a lot of people who are excited in this interview because first and foremost, the story, right? Like the story, the hook, right? Like if anyone has ever seen you on TikTok, which you're currently using as a traffic source for promoting Legendary Marketer, they kind of know about the $3 million drop shipping business. So I guess let's start there. Tell me, what's that all about?
Yeah, so a couple years ago, and I started in dropshipping, I'd say 5 years ago. I think like everyone, I had a job. I was unhappy with it and looking for opportunities to make more money, work for myself, have more time, start, have kids, family, all that. So I was drawn to ways to make money online. I think like a lot of people, and dropshipping was back in 2015, one of the first things I learned about, and had some initial success with that early on. And then a couple years ago, got back into it after getting another job for a year at an actual digital agency. And then a couple years ago, I was like, I'm going to make it happen again, no matter what, with Facebook ads and testing products, and I'll deal with the problems. I know what I'm getting myself into, but at the same time, it's a way to make money and work from home. So I think I was aware of affiliate marketing at the time when I started this drop shipping business, but that there's a hang up with affiliate marketing sometimes, and that it's going to take a long time to start to create money. And when you're doing paid ads with Facebook and drop shipping, it's like that instant gratification. But over the long haul, that's where they, the two really, really separate themselves. So anyway, for the last 2 years, I've been doing drop shipping, a pretty common product, I would say, that everyone's familiar with. It's just an affordable version, and I sell it through Facebook ads. And we've done, over the course of that 2 years, 3 million in sales. And obviously I could have taken that and gone a different route where I try to teach other people drop shipping. But I chose to shift, and, the hook and the angle of pushing people away from drop shipping. And it's truly what I believe. Having lived it for the last 2 years, and we can talk about all the problems and describe all the problems, but ultimately there's just so much more that you have to factor in when you're running this drop shipping business, where if you move into affiliate marketing, you can really, really focus on building your brand, just the marketing aspect of it, which is what I like to do. And I think it's what most people like to do. And with drop shipping, I've just gotten drawn into all these other things, like trying to manage customer service and product fulfillment and dealing with China and just all these things that I really didn't want to get into. And so I just kind of realized, all right, that's it. I've got to make a significant change. And at the same time, I was seeing everyone on TikTok. And so I just went all in with that angle, that hook, I guess.
Went all in with the affiliate marketing, using the hook of transitioning from the drop shipping with the success, with the big number, the $3 million, and then into the other business model, which is affiliate marketing. So anyways, yeah, that's really interesting. I started, I don't know if you know this, I dabbled with drop shipping a little bit in 2015, 2016. I didn't so much use Facebook ads as what I really did is I had product review blogs, and I took those product review blogs, and instead of linking with my affiliate links to Amazon, I started linking to my own drop shipping store. Mm-hmm. My thought was, hey, let's get increased margins, right? All that stuff. Even without the ad spend, I was still using free search traffic. There was still too many headaches with fulfillment issues, customer service requests. And I very quickly said, hey, this is not for me. And went back to an affiliate marketing model. So now here you are, like you said, we could talk about the headaches of drop shipping, till we're blue in the face. But now here you are in a kind of a completely opposite end of the spectrum, right? So like a physical product, e-commerce with drop shipping is the most complex business. Affiliate marketing is probably the least complex business, right? Like I don't want to confuse complex with easy or no work, but is that kind of what drew you to affiliate marketing in general, or was it the opportunity to build the brand, or was it a combination of the two?
Yeah, definitely, the first part that you're talking about, and it's least complex, but I do think there's more work with affiliate marketing in consistency. You don't just find that winning ad and then kind of ride it. You have to, with e-commerce, you should always be constantly testing, but when you hit on a couple paid ads, you can just scale. And then for the most part, my drop shipping business became managing budget. With affiliate marketing, there's a level of consistency that you have to have. And so when I was ready to, I guess, make that change, and then I was willing to do that. But it's definitely easier in the sense that you can wrap your mind around it. You understand what the work is that you have to do. It's simple and you just have to execute. And over time, what I think the most Siri's listening to me somehow.
Siri jumping in, huh?
Over time, what I think the part about it that the two really separate themselves is the snowball effect that comes into play when the work that I put in for affiliate marketing can pay off for me a year down the road, or 2 years down the road, when people still find my content. When I shut my paid ads off for my dropshipping store, the revenue and the sales are going to go to zero within a matter of days. A little bit of email revenue trickling in, but for the most part, it's going to shut down. So it's like, what's this work that I've done for the last 2 years? All I've really seen accumulate is more problems, more issues, more things I'm trying to fix to make sure my business stays. One of the things people always say is like, you still made 10% and that's a good amount of money. And it's true. But when you're trying to start a business, you're putting your profits back into the business to continue to grow that business. And instead of continuing to grow my business, I'm trying to put out fires, fix things, issues with product quality, and fulfillment and slow shipping times. Pandemic hit China, and then it hit here at separate times. That was exciting.
Right, at separate times, which is even worse, right?
Yeah, so there's just all these things that you have to factor in with drop shipping. And like I said, that's not really what I signed up for. So yeah, you have to, like you say, build your consistency muscle with affiliate marketing, but it's simpler in its form, and you can start to build and create over time to where eventually you have the business like what you have, or what some of the other top affiliates out there have.
Right. So, it's kind of like the difference between, affiliate drop shipping or e-commerce definitely works, right? But it's kind of like pushing the snowball uphill constantly. The snowball is going to get bigger, but you're always going to have to apply force, right? Ads, fatigue, whatever, fires, what have you. Whereas when you create content, do something like affiliate marketing, maybe you start by pushing it up the hill, but eventually you get over the hill and that snowball starts rolling down. you brought up a good point about complexity, and it's not something that I necessarily considered, but I kind of want to talk about it for a second. So, I guess maybe after you're talking about complexity and you talk about the tough part about showing up every single day to create the content versus, like maybe a drop shipping where in theory it's simple. You run an ad, you sell a product, right? Maybe that's why there's so much of a draw to e-commerce, right? On paper, it looks pretty simple. Buy an ad, sell a product, the product ships to the consumer. We're done. As you get into the affiliate marketing model now, and you say you're going to create content, you've taken a shift from one to the other, right? You've gone from the ad guy to the content guy. And I think you're doing it for the long-term, exponential growth opportunity, like you said. But are there any unforeseen challenges that you came into? Like, because on paper it's like, oh yeah, I just create content, right? I just show up and I start talking. But what's behind the scenes for someone who's never created content? What's the difference? What's going to jump out at you? What are going to be some of the problems that you're going to have there?
I think like anything, when you're first starting out and trying to learn how to do something, there's going to be some type of learning curve that you have to get over. So I didn't know how to create a TikTok really. 2 days ago, I just learned that when you're making a TikTok, when you lift the button up, it'll zoom in on your face, for the dramatic face zoom.
I learned that about 4 days ago. I think there was a TikTok going around that kind of spilled that secret.
Oh, dang, I didn't even see that. And I follow the Layman Investor. I don't know if you follow him, and he's clutch with that. And I was like, how do people do that? So yeah, I had over 10,000 followers on TikTok and I didn't know how to do that. So I think there's a bit of a learning curve. And for a lot of it now, I have some affiliate market. I have a lot of failed side hustles along the path during these 5 years of drop shipping, because I've always kind of hated drop shipping. So I'm always looking for this next opportunity. So during that period of time, I've done a bunch of different things. So I did come in with some skills, but I would definitely say for me, it's the creating of the content, constantly thinking of what you can put out there. And if you hit on something once, like I hit on with the screenshot video that's gotten a lot of views on TikTok, you have to continue to come up with new stuff, and you can't always do the same thing over and over again. You can do it once or twice again. That's what, that's kind of a trick, is to iterate off content you've created before, but you have to constantly think up things. And I was listening to Spencer Meacham today on the Legendary, and he just Wake Up Legendary, their Facebook show, and he just is at another level with like creating outlines and getting all that content prepared well in advance before he creates it. And so right now I'm just thinking on the fly and looking at what other people are doing, and so there has to be that next step that you have to take. And then I think from anything, but for the rest of it, if you're brand new, you have to just learn each platform individually. And the other thing is, the shiny object syndrome. Even if you stay within affiliate marketing, if you stay within promoting products, even if it's Legendary, if you're just an affiliate for Legendary, there's 5 different ways you can do it. There's 5 different ways you can start. And so you have to pick and choose a path for you and stick with it. And I think that's a challenge. The challenges with affiliate marketing starting out are the challenges for most of these side hustles. But I think the advantage is once you figure it out at the beginning, that's when it starts to get easier, versus where maybe some of these other businesses where you are drop shipping products, or you have clients. I've tried having clients, and it's just a nightmare you have to have weekly calls and all this stuff. So you get to actually scale your business up and grow from that, versus trying to just deal with a bunch of problems and not doing that. You've done the hard part at the beginning with affiliate marketing, and now you can actually get that reward.
Yeah, you're not burdened by fulfillment, because even if it's clients, that's still fulfillment that can really bog you down, I think. And that's why I love the affiliate marketing model, right? You're focused on growth.
Exactly. And you can start to plan, you can start to schedule things out. Everything isn't up in the air. And if you build with using something like TikTok and YouTube, you're able to plan and scale that growth out, where you're not just relying on Facebook ads where it's a little bit like a lottery ticket and you're unsure, is today going to be a good day? How's it going to go? Who am I competing against? How is that? So there's all these other factors that makes it more challenging to plan for that growth. And with affiliate marketing, you can know, if I create this content on this consistent basis, it's going to, my revenue will exponentially grow.
And I think that's interesting. That's why I wanted to show that comment. And I appreciate the comment, Terry, but I'll throw it up on the screen. He says, I'm surprised you guys do so much free content when you really could just do YouTube ads. And I think a lot of people think that, and maybe some people are very good at YouTube ads. I don't know, Terry, he may be killing it. And that's certainly possible. But, I look at it from like, I don't want to say common sense, because I don't want to say common sense is not using ads, because ads, there's definitely a place. But like, why do companies like YouTube run ads? Because they have content, right? So like, to me, by creating the content, not only is it quote unquote cheaper to start, I guess time versus money argument can come into play, but really you become the platform and you can promote whatever you want. I mean, that's kind of what I'm hearing you say, right? Like, you're thinking long-term exponential growth, and it all really comes through content. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I've been drawn to that as someone who's been in the paid ad game for years. I've been drawn to not having to rely so much on that. And if you're, a Gary Vee guy like I am, and you listen to him, he's constantly preaching the long game. And if you build content organically, there's no reason why I can't jump into YouTube ads at any point. 4 weeks ago, I had 50 followers on TikTok and really wasn't even sure if this was going to work out, right? It happened to work out, and now I'm in a different place, and now I can iterate off of that and continue to grow, like we've been talking about. And on the flip side of that, I've gotten 800,000 plus views for free on TikTok. So why am I going to go pay for it on YouTube when I can get it for free on TikTok? Because social media platforms that provide this level of free traffic don't come along very often. I go on TikTok live, almost, pretty frequently. And that's the one thing I preach is like, look, back in 2014 with Instagram, it was easier for people to build their following, but now it's a challenge. And that's how it is with social media platforms. It's eventually going to go away on TikTok, I'm sure. So now's your opportunity. Whatever it is you're trying to grow, this is a platform that you can do it on. And we've seen it with people outside of affiliate marketing, psychologists, chiropractors. There's a lady who I follow. She's I think a psychologist, and she's going on Good Morning America tomorrow. And we all know about the ocean spray guy. So obviously you don't have to just be an affiliate marketer, but affiliate marketing allows us to kind of take control of it and not waiting for it to happen by just creating content, but partnering with the business up front and then creating content.
Yeah, I think that's an excellent point, because you don't have to wait around. And what I've found, because I've been creating content in affiliate marketing since really 2012, but I started putting my face out there on YouTube in 2016 and building, the Brian Brewer brand, if you will. There's a weird thing when you do affiliate marketing versus when you do your coaching or you're trying to sell your course. Like, when you do affiliate marketing, even though everyone in the world knows you're making money with it, like, people are still open and receptive to it, and it comes across as pure value. Where the moment you start to sell your own course, even if it's for $5 and it's incredible,
yeah,
right? It's like all of a sudden there's this big wall that gets put up. So affiliate marketing, like you kind of just said, it gives you the opportunity to start now,
give it all away for free.
Yeah, monetize the process by earning affiliate commissions, but also play the long game. So I think that's my favorite thing about it. Really is the brand is the value. The long-term game, the affiliate program you're promoting is just your monetization strategy.
Yeah, and you're able to give everything away for free. It's all up front. It's all on the table. When you're buying a course for something, you're like, are they making money off doing what they're teaching, or are they making money off the course? And so that's always, I think that's what puts up that wall. And for a lot of people, and so especially when the course is $1,000 and then you go in and it's some videos and maybe a Facebook group, but there's no direct one-on-one help. With affiliate marketing, it's up front. We're like, look, we make money, but we're going to train you how to do it 100% for free. And then by default, you're going to need a landing page. You're going to need an email responder. You're going to need potentially to learn some. So here are the tools we use to do it. So it's out there. It's in the open. Some people don't like it, but that's fine. We're not here for them, right? So.
Right. Yeah. The people who don't like it probably aren't going to buy anyways. What's the deal? So yeah, don't let them drag you down to their level, I guess it is a good tip there as well. So, you get into affiliate marketing, you decide, okay, this drop shipping thing, it's cool, but hey, we don't want the headaches. We want also to see this opportunity that Gary Vaynerchuk's talking about, build the brand, create the business, right? Create content. How do you go from that point to deciding on Legendary Marketer? Because some of the folks watching this might not know, both of us promote Legendary Marketer among other things, and highly recommend it. And there's a lot of people on TikTok doing it. But how did you kind of decide on that as like your front end offer, if you will?
Yeah, and if you have a good brand, if you have a good e-commerce brand, you can do all those things that Gary Vee talked about. But when you have a crappy product from China, you can't. So that's and you can invest money to make that product good. Like anything, you can improve anything over in China. I don't want to say every product from China is bad. It takes a QA process and all that. So yeah, if you have money, but without that, yeah, you have to build a brand a different way. And so I was drawn to affiliate marketing, and let's say I think I've been following Spencer Meacham for years, and so that probably got me locked in on the algorithm on TikTok when I saw him. And then honestly, it was your videos. I started to see a bunch of your videos, and took the 15-day challenge. I actually popped into your live earlier, and you were ragging on the keto niche, and I got totally sucked into something for keto a year ago. But I have a Facebook group with keto. It was like 7,000 people that I was trying to figure out how to monetize. I was in some cult thing, and they kicked me out because I posted the link in the wrong group. That's a whole other failed story. But all of that is experience, at the very least, and knowledge. So I had a lot of experience with affiliate marketing, with e-commerce, with advertising, with building, with all these different things, because I've been doing everything marketing for the last 5+ years online. So once I locked in what my angle was going to be, which was don't do drop shipping.
Don't do drop shipping, right? Yep.
From someone who's done drop shipping to make a living. Then I just ran with it, and I was able to, start to build a following fast. And I don't think a year or two ago it would have been a much harder process. But like I was talking about with TikTok, you're able to make that happen a little bit quicker. And you obviously have to continue to do the things that are the long game, like YouTube and the other opportunities, Instagram, Pinterest, people do that, whatever, build a Facebook group, there's a lot of different things you can do, blog, right? So it's endless, but
so it's kind of like you saw, like Spencer was jumping into it. You saw my content. You're like, okay, I want to follow a proven model with Legendary, or was it really all about doing the challenge to get some skills? It doesn't sound like you really, because you had some experience, right?
Yeah, so I went through the 15 days very fast. I'll say that. And there wasn't a lot of me waiting, because what I noticed and recognized from within the course is that this was all really good. I mean, these are core marketing strategies that I've been learning over the last 5 years. This is all the stuff I know because I've learned the hard way. I didn't get it packed down into a nice little 15-day, 15-step process for me. I've been doing it just learning and watching videos over the course of the last 5 years. So once I recognized that Legendary, where I was in to learn to kind of help maybe with keto and just to see what it was, I recognized that was the opportunity. And then I was like, well, I'm going fast to become an affiliate because I want to promote this product because, it's legit. It looks real. The opportunity looks real. High ticket affiliate marketing. I understand value ladders and sales funnels and all that. And I'm ready to go out there and promote it. I was just ready. I feel like it was just timing as far as when I found it, that it was just the right opportunity.
Awesome. Going forward here, what are your plans? So I think this is another thing people think of, like they look at a product and they're like, oh, I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. Right. And, maybe your plan is to promote Legendary Marketer for the rest of your life, but maybe it's not. You know what I mean? Regardless, it's really a non-issue. Like you said, you create the content, you build long term. But do you have any ideas like what you're planning on doing in the next 6 months or a year, or where you're taking this, or is it kind of just like ride the wave while it's going on and figure out when it slows down?
Yeah, a little of both. I think some people want to create their own course. I don't necessarily want to do that. I'm comfortable continuing to promote Legendary Marketer. I think the way they've set it up is good, and I've only just started, so I don't want to end that. I think for me, outside of that, it's just going to be trying to build my personal brand on the different platforms in a way where I'm just trying to help people, help people learn to make money online, and we'll see where that takes us. I'm sure there will be other ways to create revenue streams along the way. Obviously, ClickFunnels and the other ones that are already kind of built in with Legendary. But other opportunities and things come up, but I'm going to look for it to kind of happen organically. I'm not going to try to force it. And the biggest thing is staying focused, which I've had a lot of. I think any entrepreneur, there's so many ways you can make money online and make money not online. Vending machines, real estate, all those opportunities are out there, wholesaling. So just trying to stay focused on this and then branch off of that, build a brand out of that, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it is crazy when you start creating the content, you start helping people, you start building an audience. I mean, like you say, opportunities kind of sometimes magically present themselves. And so I think, that's kind of a healthy way to look at it, is let it happen organically and see what kind of presents itself. What has, you go out here, you're creating this TikTok and you've been doing it for a month and now you have, how many followers do you have on TikTok? Do you know?
Like a little over 14,000.
A little 14,000. So that's incredible. Has anything like shocked you where it's like, whoa, like I never thought I'd have 14,000 followers and here's something I wasn't anticipating, or like negative comments or feedback or people reaching out and asking if you want to go on a date on Friday, like anything like kind of weird happen, or is it no
no dates. That was what I was saying no to, but that's probably good. I don't think my wife would love that. So
yeah, exactly.
No, I would just say the surprising thing is just the level. So, anyways, I keep bringing the robot up. I would just say that just the how quick it happened. How quick with TikTok it can be 1 or 2 videos that kind of propel and grow your business, and the leads start coming in, and then from there you're like, all right, what do I got? What do I do? So nothing too crazy. I think a lot of the things everyone asks you to be a one-on-one mentor, and I know when I was trying to learn, I'm always asking people just literally pick me up and carry me to success and build my business, but that's just not how it works. And anyone that has started to have some success knows you have to kind of figure it out for yourself and find a path that works for you. And I know it's vague, but it's the truth. And with affiliate marketing, for me, it was very simple, but it overall nothing crazy. I think just surprising that TikTok and the platform that it is has worked, and now it's a matter of, can I make it work on these other channels and other platforms and actually turn this into a real business long term.
Yeah, excellent. So if someone wants to come over and find you on TikTok, I think, are you what's your name? Is it Mitch_Fortner?
Yep. That's me on TikTok.
Yeah, I searched you and you come right up, and #1 user, I guess. So everyone should be able to find you. In talking with you and kind of messaging back and forth, and this is kind of the last thought, unless you want to share anything as well. I want to be respectful of your time. But what do you think? Like, so basically, I think there's 3 things that can go into creating content on TikTok. I think you can either just simply model success, right? See what's working and kind of not rip off, but copy the formula of the videos.
Trends and the sounds.
Yeah. You can come up with incredible hooks like, hey, I made $3 million on drop shipping and then I quit, right? Or you can kind of tell your story. do you have any kind of insight as to like what's working for you to grow your audience, or actually bring people onto your list, or any advice for folks who are just starting with TikTok?
It's literally a combination of those three things that you described. One of the ways was the hook with the initial dropshipping video. And then from there, with the teaching, I think when you teach people ways to make money, and the hook of drawing them in early and then trying to explain it later on in the video, I'm still getting better at the hook. And then because your TikTok, your algorithm goes up when people watch your video. The longer the watch time, the more likely you are to get on the For You page. And that's the algorithm on, I think, every platform. They want you to not only watch for a little bit, but be engaged with the content over the course of as much of the video as possible. So it was a part of that. Another video blew up where people were doing a sound, and I was like, "Holy shit! Look how quickly they're getting viewed." It was two of the top guys, Daryl Gray and Austin Becker. They did a sound, and both
was
of
that the
their
one where
videos-
you're the drop
it's
shipping
the
like
bzz, bzz,
yeah.
I went and did it, and it got 70,000 views. And so I don't, taking and copying isn't always the best, but when it's the sounds or those basic sounds or trends or whatever, that's kind of what TikTok is, and it's fun. It's not, so you're not stealing someone's story. I'm not recreating the story. I'm not stealing someone's commissions. And I've seen people try to do legendary where they're stitching their self in with someone else's commissions, but kind of not making it look like it's theirs. That sort of thing that's stealing. That's not the way you want to do it. You want to be honest and upfront, and you want to tell your story. And so that's the third thing. I tell my story, whether it's going well or poorly. I talk about mistakes I've made in the past and things. And so put yourself out there, and people respond to that.
Yeah, I think absolutely. And that's kind of the way the algorithms work, right? Like if you just kind of put yourself out there, the people who like you are going to find you, and the people who don't, they're going to move along, right?
Yeah, and I think when you think about all the books and the courses out there that teach you how to build a following, expert secrets, build a tribe, like they talk about, that's the basis of what you're trying to do. The people who think you're a scam or it's not going to work, then it's not going to work for them. So who cares? Yeah. That's not who we're here for. We're here for people who are interested like us, and who are they're willing to listen to our message, or they like our message, or they relate to us for whatever reason. And then, the saying in affiliate marketing is people buy from those that they know, like, and trust. And so it really just boils down to that.
Yeah, I was talking with another legendary marketer affiliate who's also on TikTok, and the way I described it is, we're not trying to create customers here. We're not trying to take people who aren't interested and then talk them into buying legendary marketers so we can earn a commission. We're trying to collect customers, right? We're trying to bring in people who are going to be interested, receptive to our message. And that's what's great about the TikTok algorithms. It happens fast. So you can get instant feedback, like, okay, that messaging's not working. Okay, this is working, right? The instant feedback. And then you can apply that. Like once you figure out what's working, then you can apply it to the YouTube channel, for example, where you're not going to get that instant feedback because it's going to take time to grow. Well, that's awesome. So obviously I appreciate you being on here. If anybody has any quick questions for Mitch, just drop them in the comments. If you're watching live, and hopefully we can get to them in the next minute or two. And if you're watching the replay here, whether that's on YouTube or in the Facebook group, we'll get those answered as well. But before we go, Mitch, is obviously follow him on TikTok, get started, and you should be able to track him down everywhere else from there. But is there anything else you want to share, or anything that just kind of we glossed over that you think is important, or did we pretty much cover it all?
No, I think we hit on the main points. I don't have anything to plug other than follow me on TikTok. I'm building a Facebook group like most people, but I'm just now starting that, so I'm not going to plug that. I think just ultimately dive in. And if you start, and if you actually just start doing it, it might work out for you. And if you start doing it on TikTok, it might actually really work for you quickly if you can figure out your story and figure out what you connect to, whether that's legendary marketer and teaching other people how to make money online, or whether that's a different affiliate program, or whether you don't even put your face on camera. You can create videos and you can promote products and you can make commissions, and that's really all it is. So It's a
So
lot of
really
fun.
quickly, how yeah, it is a lot of fun. And I think, as someone you've been doing this for quite a few years in business, that I mean, there's always going to be struggles and processes and things you got to overcome. So you may as well try to make it as fun as possible. Even if you're in the point where you're not making any money yet, you might as well try to have fun with it, because it's always going to be a process and a struggle. But just since you mentioned it, how I know a lot of people are really concerned about putting themselves on camera, putting their face on camera. Honestly, it's a huge competitive advantage when you do. So I recommend just getting over it if you're in that camp. But how would somebody make a video on TikTok without showing their face? What have you seen?
Yeah, so there's a lot of the options. I think, you've probably seen them too. You can create product reviews and be an affiliate for Amazon. They pay less commissions if you're going to do physical products. Some of the other stuff I've been looking at are, if you kind of think about some of the pages that really blew up on Instagram, like the motivational style pages where it's a brand and it's content, then you just go to like Pexels or whatever and you get that. You can do luxury. There's luxury products you can promote. There's anything you can promote across all these motivational, meditation, health, fitness, all these different pages that you can create where you have to put out content there. If you're going to be in affiliate marketing and you don't want to put your face out there, you still have to drive. It takes human beings clicking on it, actual human beings buying. So you have to create content. You have to put something out there in the world, or else how is anyone going to know? And if you want to teach others to make money online, it's going to be really, really challenging for you to do it and hide your face. If you want to do it a different way, like some of those ways I talked about where you create a page full of content in a niche or a space that you're in, you can easily profit off that. But that's going to be something that you're going to have to kind of blaze your own trail on.
Yeah, it's you got to kind of uncover an opportunity, I guess, more so as opposed to just putting yourself out there and follow the proven model
step by step. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I like I said, I think that is kind of the cheat code, and it is the easier way. Just put your face out
Copying
there.
whole funnels. Just copy your whole funnel.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way to go, though. I mean, and that's the thing. Like you said, whatever you do, just get started. The opportunity is right there with TikTok. Don't let this one pass you, because it's been 2014 Instagram since we've seen anything like this. I mean, you said it earlier.
Yeah.
And I said that, months ago, and not, that it's just the truth. There's nothing like this. And there hasn't been anything like this in 6 years. It might be another 6 years or 10 years, because
you never know.
You never know. So jump on the opportunity. Well, Mitch, thanks for joining us here. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, this is good.
And make sure you follow him over on TikTok and watch his journey. And it's cool because, he's only been with Legendary for a month or so, and it's inspirational to see. So really awesome. Thank you so much for your tips, and hopefully we'll connect again real soon, maybe in the group.
Appreciate it.
All right, sounds good. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching the live stream. Appreciate it. Once again, if you have any questions, leave them for Mitch. We'll drop them down, get them over to him. If you have any questions for me, let me know. If you want to start with Legendary Marketer, join the 15-day challenge. I'm sure there's a link around this somewhere, or go to my15daychallenge.com. And just get started, see what happens. And you might find out that things are going to work better than you think they are. And if not, figure it out until they do, and don't give up. But thanks a lot for joining me on the live stream. We'll see you in the next one. Bye now.